Hey NaNoWriMo Rams, well, it's been a tough November. You've been writing a lot, you've had exams, but we've got less than 2 weeks left in National Novel Writing Month to finish your novels. To give you a little bit of an inspiration in our Week 3, Week 4 video pep talk, I'd like to show you a little video clip. Knight Rider was a very popular television series in the 1980s. It starred David Hasselhoff as Michael Knight, who fought crime with his partner Kit. The interesting thing was that Kit was an artificially intelligent car that had a lot of human characteristics. Someone sent me this video recently and it reminded me a lot of the difficult last 2 weeks of NaNoWriMo. See if you can figure out why.
Kit, give me a systems check.
It's hard to tell, Michael. My systems have never gone underground before.
Neither have mine. And I don't like it. What's our depth?
It's impossible to tell. The granite composition of the soil around us has rendered my sonar useless.
How much air we got left in here, pal?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Well, looks like we only got one chance. April's new gadget.
I don't believe the trajectory guide was designed with excavation in mind.
I wasn't designed with being buried alive in mind either. All right. Whatever happens, pal, I want you to know one thing. You're the best, huh?
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
There doesn't appear to be enough oxygen to achieve combustion for turbo boost.
What if we use the air in here?
In the event the trajectory guide should fail, you would not have enough oxygen left to survive.
What if we don't make it out of here? That 5 minutes will go pretty fast anyway.
I cannot willingly endanger human life, Michael. You know that.
Sorry, Kit. I'm overriding your systems. All right. We're going for it.
That's right. That should be you at the end of NaNoWriMo. So like Michael and Kit in Knight Rider, you might feel buried alive right now trying to reach your word count. But you can do it with a lot of guts, a lot of courage, and, like in that video, fuel. You need fuel. The fuel for them was oxygen. Let's look in the library office right now and see what kind of fuel might help you out this last week or so of NaNoWriMo. Here we are in the office. We're going to the mini fridge, and inside we're going to find chimichanga and a random assortment of stale Halloween candy. This is not the kind of fuel you'll need to get through the last week of NaNoWriMo. For me, I need a little healthier assortment. And here's a semi-healthy assortment of food that helps me get through the last few weeks. We've got some nuts and some Gatorade and orange juice and some kind of granola bar thing, and some pieces of cheese and a Dora the Explorer yogurt carton. Helps me, I guess. And next week, turkey. It's Thanksgiving. And that's the great thing about the last week for us. You get almost an entire week off of school in order to write for the last week of NaNoWriMo. Does the Knight Rider thing not really do it for you? It doesn't motivate you the way you need to be motivated? Or maybe you just have more obstacles to overcome, like me. Look at this one. So I've got a splint on my hand. It makes it pretty difficult for me to type. It's actually just a really, really bad paper cut, and that's kind of embarrassing to admit, but I might work it into a story and make up something much better that happened to me that's more interesting. There's some great pieces of motivation on the NaNoWriMo Young Writers Program website that we're going to take a look at that might provide you with some additional motivation. First of all, after you sign in, if you scroll down on this main page, you're going to see that at the time that I shot this video, over 130 million words, or almost 130 million words, have been written by Young Writers Program participants all over the world. Let's look at some of the other tools they have here. The Dare machine is really great if you just need some kind of new idea to throw into your story. Here's one. We dare you to create weather inside a character's house for one chapter. Perhaps a tornado in his or her living room? If I click the Dare Me button right here, it's going to give me another dare. This one says, we dare you to make your main character's parents the focus of your next scene. There's a lot of great ideas there. I'd encourage you to check it out. The other great thing is the writer's block. It's on the right-hand side with a little yellow note paper background. If you click on Read All, you're going to see all of these great stories and videos that will help you get some additional motivation for the last week in NaNoWriMo. I'm going to scroll down and click on See All Writer's Block Stories, and we're going to watch a video by one of the pep talkers entitled Perhaps You Need a Box Castle? Robin Schneider has written a few books at a young age and sometimes writes under the name Violet Haberdasher. She does some great pep talks for the Young Writers Program, and they're video pep talks. Here's a look at one of them. Just a little bit of it.
Hello, Rhymos! Do you know what today is? The halfway point. You should be 50% of the way toward your November word goal. Of course, a few of you are like, whatever man, I got this covered. And then the rest of us are like this. Okay, so maybe I haven't written quite as many words as a lot of my friends. But I have done something far more important in the grand scheme of noveling. Yep, that's right. I made a box castle. And you may laugh at me, but secretly, you are jealous of my box castle. But box castles aren't like plot ideas. There's no need for jealousy because you can have one just like mine. Go on, get some boxes and blankets and pillows and make yourself a writing fortress. That way, when you get stuck on your story and feel like banging your head against your keyboard, instead, calmly get up from your desk and crawl into your box castle.
All right. To see the rest of that, go ahead and log into the Young Writers Program website, and like I said, over here, Writer's Block. That's where you're looking for those pep talks. So that's it for this week's pep talk. Remember, whatever food or fuel or funny, random 80s video motivation that you need, go out and find it and keep writing and plugging away to get to your word count. And also remember that the Nano Den in the library is still open for you to use if you want. I'll be checking with you next week, probably when we get back from Thanksgiving break, to make sure you know what to do at the end of National Novel Writing Month. Have a great weekend, enjoy your Thanksgiving, and don't hesitate to contact me or post to our forums if you need anything.